Like, comment, subscribe, and let's do this.
Sometimes, well, hell yeah. Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. And they're the only words that seem to have that restriction. I mean, there are a lot of words you can say whenever you want, you know. Pneumonia! Nobody gives you a lot of... All right, you can't yell it in the hospital a great deal, but what the hell? There are words that you can say, no problem. Topography! No one has ever gone to jail for screaming topography. But there are some words that you can go to jail for. There are some words that we just have decided we will not say all the time. Sometimes, okay. If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with.
Bro, I'm always so caught off guard with seeing a young George Carlin. Look at this Chad, man. Look at this Chad. A full head of hair that's not gray, rocking a shirt. Man, look at this Chad.
All the time. Sometimes, okay.
He still sounds the same though.
If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with, you can holler him. If you're shooting a criminal, it's okay. It's the all-American thing. Dirty fucking crook. But if you're with the bishop's wife at lunch, it's better not to ask for the goddamn lettuce. You know what I mean? It's just like we've decided there'll be some words we won't say all the time. And I was just trying to find out which words they were. For sure. All of them. I wanted a list. Because nobody gives you a list. That's the problem.
You gotta find out.
They don't give you a list. Wouldn't you think it'd be normal if they didn't want you to say something to tell you what it is? Nobody even tells you when you're a kid what the words are that you're supposed to avoid. You have to say them to find out.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit! Oh, fuck! That's true.
You have to find out.
Trial and error, huh? Please, Ma, give me a list, huh? All right, you're 6 years old now, and here's the list of words your dad and I don't ever want to hear you say. Oh, hey, thanks, Ma. Boy, that's going to save me an ass kicking or two. Yeah, you never know what's going to be on the list. Because it's always somebody else's list. You didn't make that up. Somebody told you that shit. They told you, better not say that. So you gotta, and you don't know what's going to be on their list. God, people's lists even change from day to day. Some people on Friday night got a list, not about 2 or 3 words.
You know, now that he says that and I think about it, you don't know what the next person feels like or is going through. Even the mood, somebody's mood at that specific moment can dictate how they treat you when you say a certain word. It may be a word that is not offensive in of itself, but just because they're not in the mood to hear that at that moment might be a problem. And they might give you an ass kicking, is all I'm saying.
Sunday morning, goddamn, there's like 27 words on it. These are the same people 2 days later. Different list. So you got to kind of watch out what you're going to believe from them. The trouble is, I was trying to find out what these words might be. And I wanted to know the ones that you could never say on television. I mean the filthy words that are always filthy. There are a lot of these little two-way, double entendre words that have 2 meanings, words that are okay part of the time. I call them like part-time filth. Some of these words, they're only 50%
Not part-time
filth.
filth.
Words like ass. Ass is hardly even a dirty word anymore, but it has a few meanings that you can't say on television. That's what I was talking about. What can you say on television? That's another one of those places where we can't use these words all the time. But some of them are all right some of the time. Ass is all right on television. You can say on television things like, well, you've made a perfect ass of yourself tonight.
Yeah.
But you can't say, hey, let's go get some ass.
Context matters.
Bitch. Bitch is another word like that. Same kind of word. It's only dirty part of the time. Depends on what you mean by bitch. You might be the lady from the San Diego Zoo visiting one of the Tonight shows, and you might just have a bunch of little canines with you there. One of them is a female. You say, there's the bitch, Johnny, and it's okay, fine. Just don't refer to the singer the same way. That's all. Is that bitch going to do another number? Yeah. Animals are fine. on those two-way words, and that's it. That's what I was trying to find. The words that were always dirty, not just part of the time, but completely filth. Well, in looking for these words, I kept finding new categories. We have so many ways of describing these dirty words. Well, we have more ways to describe dirty words than we actually have dirty words.
Yeah.
That seems a little strange to me. It seems to indicate that somebody was awfully interested in these words. They kept referring to them. They called them bad words, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, vulgar,
Yeah.
coarse, in poor taste, unseemly, street talk, gutter talk, locker room language, barracks talk, bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, cruel.
But why do you think that is? Like, why do these words have a lot of other words to describe those words? Is it for media? For like reporting? Why would we have so many words to describe those words? I feel like it's solely for like framing, like media framing. You have a lot of like words to describe those words. And if you have a lot of words to describe said words that are bad, then you could like when reporting something, maybe they didn't do it for that purpose, but it ends up doing that to a point where people, when they're reporting on the news, they can pick and choose the severity of like how they make you understand the words that were said. They can like dumb it down even though the words were very bad. They were like, the words were in poor taste. If someone says the words were in poor taste, then you wouldn't think the words were that bad. But if they were to say the words were like, I don't know, another word that conveys the words better, then you think, oh, the words were very bad. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just rambling, but I think that makes sense. I don't know if it was created for the sole purpose of reporters, but I think reporters use it to their advantage.
Locker room language, barracks talk, bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent,
I'm sorry for pausing again, but the fact that he said locker room talk, you know who else like said some disturbing things, and they passed it off like, yeah, it's locker room talk, which adds on to the point I was just making a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago. Reporters use that to their advantage.
bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent, profane, obscene, blue, off color, risque, suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing, and all I could think of was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That's all I had. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That was my original list. I knew it wasn't complete, but it was a starter set, you know?
Not a starter set.
Shit, piss, fuck. Yes, WBAI is the one who played them. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Now, that was the original list. We've added a few words since then. We've added fart, turd, and twat. And I know there are some other words that many of you are wondering about, why they haven't been considered, why they haven't shown up on the list thus far. We're looking at them all very closely. Some of your favorites might make the list this year. Asshole, ball bag, hard on, piss hard, blue balls, taint, nookie, snatch box, pussy, pecker, peckerhead, pecker tracks, jism, joint, Donecker, dork.
Oh my god.
Cornhole and dingleberry. Dingleberry, a very popular word. And
Very
to my way of thinking,
popular.
dingleberry, a rather innocent sounding word. Dingleberry sounds Christmassy to me, you know. Let's put one on the tree, Dad.
A dingleberry. Not put a dingleberry on the Christmas tree. I'm just thinking about that and it doesn't like look great in my mind. But I with how people are, I'm sure like if someone created like dingleberry Christmas ornaments for your Christmas trees, I'm sure a lot of people would buy them. Especially in this generation. A lot of people are so unserious. But yeah, I'm so shocked at the number of words that you can use on like even YouTube, let alone TV. It's a lot of words, and some words mean the same thing. Like, why are people so creative when it comes to insults or just overall bad words? But anyway, this was very funny. It was weird seeing a young George Carlin. I'll never get used to it. Maybe it's because I started off reacting to an older version of him. But what would you say was his prime? His younger days or his older days? Personally, I like his older days, but either way, I really enjoyed this. You could still tell it's him with the humor and all, but I still enjoyed this. If you want me to react to more George Carlin, put the links to the specific videos in the comments and I'll get to those videos and react to them. And on that note, thank you for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.